You open the app for just 5 minutes. Now it's been an hour. Your soul feels numb, your mind feels heavy, and you don't even know why. It's not just a scroll, it's a setup. Ephesians 5:15 through 16. Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil. You thought it was entertainment? It's actually warfare. While you're watching jokes, hell is watching you, waiting for your attention to drop, waiting for your hunger to die. TikTok isn't stealing your time, it's stealing your fire. And the scariest part? You don't even realize it.
The enemy is smart. He doesn't come with horns. He comes with content. You think temptation always looks evil? Sometimes it looks like a funny clip, a dance trend, a relatable meme. 2 Corinthians 11:14. For Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. He's not trying to get you to rebel. He's trying to get you to relax, to let your guard down, to laugh your conviction away. If he can keep you entertained, he can keep you distracted. If he can keep you distracted, he can keep you defeated. The devil doesn't need you to worship him. He just needs you bored of God.
Your attention is soil. Whatever you plant in it will grow. You're not just watching videos, you're training your soul. Every click is a seed. Galatians 6:7, do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. So ask yourself, what are you sowing into your spirit? You binge brokenness and expect peace. You consume lust and expect purity. You scroll through chaos and wonder why your life feels loud. Don't blame God for your spiritual drought when you water your mind with garbage. The question isn't, is this sin? It's, is this making me more like Jesus? You used to cry during worship. Now you yawn. You used to hunger for the word. Now you swipe past sermons like ads. And the worst part, you think that's normal. Revelation 2:4 says, but I have this against you, that you have abandoned the love you had at first. You didn't lose your fire, you replaced it with noise, with pixels, with everything that keeps you from sitting in silence long enough to hear his voice again. This is how people drift, not through rebellion, but through distraction. Your spiritual senses are dying, and you don't even feel it. Imagine this. The God of the universe is speaking, but you're too busy refreshing. He's calling you deeper while you're stuck in 15-second loops. Isaiah 55:2. Why spend money on what is not bread and your labor on what does not satisfy? God's not mad at your screen. He's broken over your silence. You keep saying, I don't hear God anymore. But maybe it's because he won't shout over your scroll. The same hunger that could build your calling is being spent on videos you won't remember by tomorrow. God doesn't need your perfection. He just needs your attention. That feeling in your chest right now, that's not shame. That's God knocking. Conviction doesn't mean he's mad. It means he still wants you. Hebrews 12:6, for the Lord disciplines the one he loves. If you feel nothing, that's scarier, because it means your heart is hard, your spirit is cold, and you've learned to live without him. But if you still feel that sting, that holy discomfort, it means you're still his, and he's still calling. Don't run from conviction. Thank God for it, because as long as you can feel it, you're not too far gone. You keep saying, I just need rest, but your soul's not tired, it's dry, and scrolling won't quench what only God can fill. Psalm 63:1 says, my soul thirsts for you, my flesh faints for you, as in a dry and weary land where there is no water. You're trying to escape when God is trying to encounter you. This isn't about screen time, it's about soul time. When was the last time you shut the world out and let God in? You think you need a dopamine hit, but what you actually need is a Holy Spirit breakthrough. Put the phone down. Pick the presents back up. You keep asking for revival. But revival doesn't start with louder worship. It starts with a quieter life. The Holy Spirit won't compete with chaos. He comes where there's space, where there's silence, where there's surrender. Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. You can't be still if you're always stimulated. You can't know God if you never make room. Maybe you're not disconnected. Maybe you're just distracted. And the price of distraction is your destiny. Want revival? Delete what kills your focus. Rebuild your altar. Return to the secret place. Because fire only falls on empty altars. You're chasing healing in algorithms, peace in playlists, purpose in pixels. But your soul isn't a screen. It was made for something sacred. John 6:35. I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me shall not hunger, and whoever believes in me shall never thirst. What TikTok can't fill, Jesus can. What Instagram confuses, His word clarifies. What Reels numb, His Spirit revives. You don't need another video. You need vision again, a fire, a reason to say no to what's killing your focus. You've been feeding the wrong hunger. But Jesus is still the bread, still the living water, still the only one who can satisfy a soul like yours. You don't need more content. You need Christ. One more scroll won't fix your soul. One more laugh won't fill the silence. One more distraction won't kill the emptiness. But one moment with Jesus can flip the whole story. James 4:8. Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. This is your wake-up call. Put down what numbs you. Pick up what revives you. You don't need more willpower. You need more presence. And He's not far. He's just waiting. Pray this. Jesus, I've been feeding my flesh, but today I want to feed my spirit. Clean out what doesn't belong. Fill me with what only comes from you. Your revival doesn't start on a stage. It starts in your screen time. Let's change the feed before the feed changes you.